My name is Gus Waschefort. I was lucky in that I had a very early entry into photography, having grown up with a photographer father. I conducted my first extensive photographic expedition to Indonesia when I was 15 years old, with the aim of photographing the very elusive and endangered Javan rhino. However, during this expedition I was more introduced to photographing people and documenting people in their environment than to nature photography as such. Having moved forward from there, my career took me to far corners of the world such as China, Mongolia, the Democratic Republic of the Congo, Angola, and many further countries. During my visit to Ethiopia, I used only an X-Pro 1 Fujifilm camera with the 18mm lens. At the time, the minimalist approach appealed to me greatly, as I had become disillusioned with using excessive amounts of equipment, changing lenses on the fly, and missing photos in between. Moreover, I realized in an instance where I was afforded the opportunity to photograph a family in their house at night, that the inobtrusive nature of the Fujifilm camera, the X-Pro 1 in this instance, when compared to more traditional SLR style cameras, benefited my photography greatly, in the sense that I was allowed to photograph an old man with an amputated leg sitting in his bed at night, in circumstances where I am absolutely convinced the family would not have made me feel welcome had I used traditional SLR style cameras. This has impacted on the images that I've brought home. I have since adopted Fujifilm cameras for all my work. In the past, during the film days, I relied on two primary components for image quality. One was Fujifilm, mostly Velvia and Provia back in the day, and lens quality, which is the driving factor in image quality. Today, with the new Fujifilm X series, it's again the same contributing factors. Fujifilm being responsible for the sensor and the image quality on that front, and the tremendous or amazing lens series that they've created, focusing very much on fast prime lenses. I favor super wide angle shooting in most of my work, and therefore I've used the 14mm extensively. What makes the 14mm Fujinon lens exceptional is tied with the mirrorless camera body. The lens distance, or the distance between the back flange of the lens and the image sensor, is very small, creating superb wide angle image quality. Mirrorless cameras and Fujifilm's X series in particular have become synonymous with inobtrusive cameras that are easy to use in spaces where people might observe one taking photos. In this regard, the 18mm Fujinon lens is exceptional. It provides one the opportunity to use a very small and inobtrusive lens with yet a fast aperture, maximum aperture at f2, and a very small compact lens design while not compromising on image quality. 55-200 take 3. Telephoto and telephoto zoom lenses are generally not associated with mirrorless cameras, yet the addition of the 55-200 f3.5 to 4.8 in the Fujifilm range is a great addition in as far as versatility of the system goes. With this lens, one is able to capture wildlife images and sports images on mirrorless camera systems, while retaining the advantages of small size and low shutter lag.